Hello everybody. Today's video I'm gonna talk about personal brand, how I'm planning to do it this 2026, and how to start for anybody that wants to start a personal brand and has 0 followers. If you want to check my account now, it's 31st of December 2025, and I have 0 followers across Instagram. I have some followers, 20 followers. YouTube I have 0 followers, and TikTok I have 0 followers. And I'm in my car because, as you can see, my hair is a little bit messy. I was with my baby and there's a lot of wind, right? And also this is for anyone that is with a newborn. I think this is great video for anyone that is in parenthood, motherhood, has a baby. I'm taking now 5 minutes of my time because I don't have much time these days with a newborn. So I'm just taking, I told my wife, hey, I want to do this video and I'm gonna go to the car, especially because there's a lot of wind, and I'm gonna record this video. So what's my plan? And for anyone that wants to start a personal brand, I've been already since 2022. The end of 2022, I started my personal brand. Another account that I deleted it last year. So I've been on the online space like 3.5 years. I've been trying a lot of things. I've created a lot of accounts. I've tried a lot of things and I've deleted them, and I'm in this experimentation phase. And I think I can understand a little bit better how the space works. And one of the things that was blocking me from starting my personal brand, and most importantly for me, is to have fun, because making videos and posting videos and then seeing myself in the videos is something that I like a lot. I don't know why, but as you can see, I'm pretty amusing myself doing this video. It's something that I like to do, and I was very blocked by the idea of having to make it a business and create an offer and sell stuff. All those things have been a block for me. And this 2025, of course, I had a personal experience, like my father died, my son was born, I moved to another country, I went through a whole different process. And of course, I was not in the space to create. Actually, 2025 was the snake year, which is all about shading. It's all about shading your skin. It's all about transformation. It's all about going below. And now 2026 is the year of the horse, the fire horse. So it's about getting out there. That's why I think it's a great year to build your personal brand. Anyways, exactly. So for me, the block was creating a business. And I think we have to forget about the business. We have to be open to it. For me, it's not a either or. It's not like this polarity of I do a business or not do a business. I think the priority here is to have fun and to do things that you like to do and share things that you like to do. Of course, you have to work personally on your personal stuff around money and getting free from all these insecurities you have about money, about selling, about how to sell. I will be explaining this on other videos. How can you sell stuff in the online space? What works for you? What doesn't work for you? I've tried a lot of things over the years, and I know exactly what works for me and what doesn't work for me. Okay. Anyways, yes, you have to be open to the fact that creating a personal brand is going to be beneficial. And I will make that on another video. What are the benefits of a personal brand? But very shortly, you're getting authority in the space, online space, and people are gonna know you for knowing about something, and that's truly what's gonna happen. Like, people are gonna know, okay, this guy or this woman knows about this topic, and at the end, people can contact you. They want to do podcast. They want to ask you for stuff, and then you can start helping people, serving people with the things that you know, and especially with your experience. And then even if you have a brand, you have a business, your personal brand can be a great way to nurture that business, because people get to know you personally, get to trust you, get to spend time with you, and then that can nurture your brand. That's actually one of the things that I have now. I have my brand, I have all the social medias for my brand, and now I really want to start my personal brand, which is more about Bruno, what Bruno knows, what Bruno likes to talk about, what's passionate about, what he wants to share. And that's something to start with. So first thing from this video is to forget about the business concept and just get out there, share what you're passionate about, and especially have fun. Forget about what anybody else, forget about when to post, how the hooks, forget about editing your videos. You know, I don't have time to get in the laptop and edit my videos. And I even don't have time to get an assistant and pay her or pay him to edit the videos. I don't want to do that, because that's gonna suck my juice, okay? I just want to get the phone, record myself, make a video, and then airdrop to my Mac. I'm on my iPhone. I'm gonna airdrop this video to my Mac, and then I'm gonna upload it to YouTube, and then I'm gonna post it. That's it. That's what I'm gonna do, and that's what I'm gonna be doing this 2026, especially because I have a newborn and I just have very short space and time for these things, right? I have time to take my phone and record myself, right? Okay, we've covered the first point, which is forgetting about business and focusing on having fun and talking about what you're passionate about. And maybe you're gonna be asking, well, what are you passionate about? Of course, you have to do a little bit of self-reflection, and you have to be a little bit conscious about who you are. I think that's the first step. Asking yourself, who are you, and who am I, and what am I here to do? That's a very deep question that everyone has to answer. I think that's my personal experience, and that's what I did in the past. I was helping people get to know their purpose through different tools like human design, gene keys, Enneagram, numerology. Those are the things I really like to talk about, and you will be hearing me talk about those in the channel. So you see, one of the things that I'm passionate about is about, understanding who we are, how we function. That's one of the things that I'm passionate about, and there's so many tools that help us get to know us better. So that's one of the things I want to talk about. Another thing that I'm going to talk about is relationships, right? My brand is around relationships, around how can we live a truly vibrant and alive a connection and intimacy, and a nourishing intimacy, a deep connection, right? We see so many couples that, seem like friends and they have lost the spark. And how can we learn tools and get educated on how to relate to each other, how to communicate, how to bring polarity and attraction to the relationship, and then how to learn a sexuality that is different from what we've kind of consumed by pornography, for example. Those are the things that I like to talk about. So relationships. I also love to talk about business, about online space, about personal brand. And I think what I'm going to do is just share my experience, just share how I feel, just share my mistakes, how I see the things. And I don't want to say that I have the truth. I'm just sharing what I know and what works for me, what my experience, my mistakes, and that's it. So you don't need to know much. That's another point that I want to touch in this video. What you want to do is share your experience, share your journey, share your struggles. I think that's one of the most important things. If you don't know what to talk about, is just talk about your struggles, what you're struggling with. And what you will see is that a lot of people will resonate with that, because a lot of people are going through the same struggles. And that's the beauty about human beings. We're all going through the same stuff. I feel sometimes exhausted with my baby. Like, tell me another parent that doesn't feel the same. Every parent feels the same, especially with a 1-year-old, just recently turned 1-year-old in 2 days, actually, that doesn't have sleepless nights, that doesn't feel stressed, with rage and anger because he wants to do stuff, she wants to do stuff, but he or she can't because he has to take care of the baby. Like, that's what I'm going through. I want to really record videos, but I honestly can't. I have to be here on my car because of course there's wind outside, but I have to say to my wife, hey, can you take my baby 10 minutes so I can record this video, right? Anyways, that's a struggle that I have, and I want to share how to build this personal brand with few time, you know. And I think that is one of the keys. If you don't know what to talk about, if you don't know still what you're passionate about, just share what you're going through. Just share your daily life, what you do, you know. I think there's human design is one of the tools that you have on one of my videos. There's a series that is called Tools and Systems. And really get into knowing your human design and especially your profile lines. That's going to tell you a lot how to talk about the things that you're like, right? For me, it's all about teaching and showing myself naturally because I'm a 6'2", so 6 is the teacher and 2 is the natural being. And that's my wife is also 6'2", so it's all about talking about your experience, and it's all about that. It's not so much about what you know, it's much about what you've lived. And that's the difference between knowledge and wisdom. I don't want to say I'm here the wise guy, but something that comes natural to the 6'2s is talking about what they've experienced, what they've lived, and what they embody, right? For me, it's very inauthentic to talk about things that I don't, you know, embody, because it seems like a little bit inauthentic for me. And for me, it's all about being authentic. So, yeah, this is a sign to just start your personal brand, even if you don't have followers yet, you don't know yet what to talk about. I think the most important is getting out there, getting in the flow, being authentic, sharing about your struggles, sharing about your experience, sharing about yourself, sharing about what you like to talk about, right? And especially focusing on using this for having fun, right? And the business thing will come afterwards. Whenever you have feedback, whenever people ask you questions, you will kind of know where to go, and you will experiment, of course. So I think that is something that you shouldn't, I don't want to use the word should, but in my experience, this hasn't worked for me, has been a block. And now I'm kind of free because I don't have to think about that, and that will show naturally. So yeah, I want to make this video now because maybe at the end of 2026, someone watches this video and says, okay, this guy has done this and I can do it as well. So now I have 0 followers. I have some views, of course. But yeah, but I've done this. I had a channel I passed the 1,000 followers and 1,500, even though that's not so much for most people. For me, it was like crazy. But I don't chase followers right now. I'm just wanting to have fun, record videos, and upload them. So this is a sign for you to do the same. And I will be sharing more, tips and mistakes that I've done and things that I realized about personal branding and how building a personal brand can transform your life. I will talk more about the ways that a personal brand has transformed me in the past. And for sure will do now, again, that I have the space and the joy and the willingness to get out there again. So follow for more, and I have this series of personal brand, and you can watch more videos.